Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got more rappers have just entered eternity. Man, I gotta say it like that, man. Nick Cannon on the top 5 rappers with hands, lawyers' assessment on Casanova's dilemma, Kodak Black on NBA YoungBoy, footage of the K9 unit coming for your boy, and Dwayne Wade finally responds to Boosie's statement. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content, alright? Hit that notification bell, notification gang standing on the side waiting for y'all to do it. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Yo, those of y'all that keep joining the membership, man, gold, diamond, all the flavors, man, bronze. Yo, man, much love and respect. We definitely appreciate that, and that's real talk. Now, Newell Broadway came through talking about he's a realtor and they're a realtor flipping, because I don't know if it's a male or female, flipping cribs in the Chicago area. They rocks with me, we rocks with them. Broker Broadway, much love and respect. Newell Broadway coming through. Alright, the infamous AG talking about, yo man, how come you don't show no love to the fans out here in the UK? Yo man, some of my favorite peoples is out there in the UK. You follow what I'm saying, man? Much love to the UK, man. If y'all haven't heard me say that, I'm officially saying it now, man. Alright, yo, shout out to my man Plex too, by the way, man. You know who you are. Hey yo, man, my boy Cliff came through talking about, yo man, with all due respect, right? You know, they watch every day, man. They rarely leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? But they said that the comment section is probably one of their more favorite parts of the show, and we definitely appreciate that. Yo, Cliff, that means a lot to us, man. We're gonna try not to make sure we blow up your government name. Cynthia Durden came through talking about this their first time watching the channel. I sensed they was new here because of what they said. They said, yo man, you know what I mean? You said that people don't believe in this fake virus should be the ones that die first. That's wrong to say because it's a lot of us that don't believe in the virus. You people need to read the King James Bible. Let me stop. And if you had Jesus and God as your savior, let me stop you right there. Jesus and God, Jesus is my savior. Facts, and more facts with that, alright? So that's first off. And also, the virus is real, bruh. You follow what I'm saying? But, yeah, you might be right about me saying that folks should die and all that other stuff. I shouldn't say that. I take that back. Hey, yo, Aaron Reese came through talking about, man, I watch your show every day. And you slipped up about that comment you made with the autistic kid. You know what I mean? I think that was I forgot the dude that I forgot who the dude is, man. I got a bad memory. All right, Quee said the same thing. They said, yo, be more open-minded to the individual who is autistic. Let me just throw it out here right now, okay? Real quick. And I'm sorry this comment section is a little bit long, but I just need to throw this out here, all right? My profession, the previous profession that I used to have, I used to be a teacher of students with special needs, all right? I'm talking about picking people up and wiping helping them wipe their rear ends. You follow what I'm saying? People writing using pencils with their mouths because their hands, they cannot move. Alright? That was the occupation that I worked in, man, for many years. So we definitely be considering people with special needs. Yes, I done had to hold people down when they was wilding out and they did not have the mental capability of self-control in the whole 9 yards. Alright? And then, of course, Fred X came through talking about, yo, man, it's great anytime a self-professed killer is put in prison. Honestly, I think that might be the comment of the month, okay? But let's get the show on the road, all right? Because, you know, I mean, there's a lot more comments I really want to cover, man, but, you know, man, we got to do a show one day with just nothing but the comments. Now, look, here's a disturbing trend, all right? People are now doing on-the-road drive-by shootings of rappers. Namely, artists OGYD and Hot Boy Jew to be, they are the next ones that have entered eternity. So now I have to be concerned, right, about another vehicle in my blind spot, cops pulling me over, not hitting the car in front of me, using my turning signal, maintaining the appropriate speed, cops pulling me over, leaving enough cushion space for the car behind me, another car busting shots from 2 lanes over at its ops with me in between them, everyone else not swerving out of control, and God forbid I crash, the one time pulling me over, rolling up on my crashed vehicle and beating a ninja with their billy clubs because I failed to signal when swerving out of the way of the shooters. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? Up-and-coming artist OGYD was gunned down while driving on the San Diego freeway as he drove his Dodge Charger. The artist was hit in the chest while his passenger was hit in the arm, which means the passenger could have gotten killed. So the passenger was not the intended target. Okay, this is a problem, all right? Because that means that somebody's aim was all over the place, okay? Now, The artist was shot in the chest. We already said that. Chucky Trill was killed on the highway. Sahi the Prince was almost killed on the highway when he was talking about, yo, I don't even know what that was all about. You sure it was meant for me? And OGYD in the chest. But add to that, Sacramento rapper Hot Boy Jew, who died after being shot in the car-to-car shooting in the North Highlands area. Now, according to the police on the scene, another vehicle drove up in close proximity to it and fired off several rounds. Close quote. The police have no suspects and are treating the incident as a homicide. Oh, why you, for real? Get out of here. Our condolences to the families of the slain artists. Okay, so Nick Cannon provided his list, right, of artists or rap artists with the hottest hand skills. Now, it's one thing if you could rap. It's another thing if you got hands. Your boy provided his top 5 artists that have hands. Now, this is according to him, okay, not me. Top 5 artists with hands, according to Nick Cannon. In other words, you're probably gonna get lumped up if you try to step to him. And none of this corny and cowardly, yo, but a bullet can stop all of them. Coward, we ain't talking about that, okay? Now, ninjas are so soft nowadays. Anyway, Cannon's top 5 starts off with 50 Cent at number 5. Look, I saw this man catch a chair on stage while rapping. Look, I think I would have had him a bit higher than 5. I'm just saying. Now, at 4, Cannon had, who do you have? He had T.I., Tip, that's right. Look, I missed the good old days, man, slapboxing days. You see what I'm saying? Where everybody knew they rank. At number 3, Nick Cannon had Hit Boy Holla, and he stated they don't call him Hitman for nothing. Is that what that's for? Number 2, he had Nipsey Hussle, referencing the infamous Bodyguard slap, and holding down first place for the hottest hands for Nick Cannon is The Game. Yeah, that's right. Yo, I seen the Game video with your mans in the bushes, man. Look, it was embarrassing, man. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't help that the Game is like 8'2" at 280 pounds. Now, Cannon did have some honorable mentions in the running. Talking about Dr. Waka Flocka, Flame, Gucci Mane, and Casanova. Look, Kaz already told you in that set tripping video, punch you in the face, small lover, I knock your teeth out. You see what I'm saying? I be getting amped when I hear that song. Then I go and order my coffee like, yo, this dude better not get my order wrong, man. I said I want a veggie sandwich, homie. You don't hear this set tripping playing in the background? Cashier looking at me like, yo, man, I just work here, man. What do you want, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm at work. My bad, bro. And speaking of Casanova, right? Shout out to the YouTube channel Info Minds, who did an interview with hip-hop lawyer Napoleon Hilton. Be sure to check the channel out, man. Now, the lawyer explained that many judges will allow prosecutors the opportunity to use Kaz's words to Nick Cannon and his text messages as evidence that he's still banging, thus making him highly vulnerable to RICO charges. This is not good. Yo, take a quick listen to what the lawyer had to say.
Any statement, any post, any interview, any recording, anything that you do can be used against you in court if it's coming out of your own mouth. And I'm not surprised at all, and they use them. So if you gave an interview, or in this particular case, if Kaz gave an interview suggesting that he was involved in gang activity, the feds are going to use it against them, and a lot of judges accept that. Imagine the technology that they have. The feds access people's text messages the same way that they access people's personal telephone calls. They get a warrant from the judge to tap your phone, and that phone tap also includes text message. So every text message that you send, it's actually in your phone's memory, even if you delete it from what you can actually see. And there's technology out there that can retrieve all text messages sent from your phone within a certain amount of time. When they arrested him, he had his phone on him, and then they did a data dump. Even though your text messages are deleted on your phone, they don't get erased. Just because you can't see them does not mean what you say or what you do over electronic communications.
Now, you should have known that already, man. Like, if you're a drill artist or you're into crime, it's just a matter of time before they get to you too. You see what I'm saying? They just building the case right now. Matter of fact, you see that van outside your window right now? Like take a look over there. Yeah, the van. Nah, don't say I didn't tell you, man. Don't say Celebs Source ain't warn you. Now, as you already know, if you tuned in yesterday, you already know the NBA YoungBoy is officially in the custody of the feds. And as Kaz could probably tell you, man, the feds seem to have the ultimate vice grip. When the feds have the vice grip on you and you caught in their clutches, man, you ain't getting out no time soon. Now, you may or may not know that Kodak Black and NBA YoungBoy are not exactly besties, right? And as a result, someone thought it in good taste to ask Kodak how he feels about YoungBoy being captured by the feds, and Kodak had this to say. Yo, take a listen.
Yeah, nah, I ain't happy why you went to jail. Fuck, I'm happy you went to jail for. That was my little bro at one point. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I'm happy for. You know what I'm saying? We street niggas, that could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Fucking happy for. Same as shit.
Which makes complete sense to me, man. The man just came out the cage. The inhumane treatment is probably still fresh in his mind during the day and haunts his thoughts at night while he sleeps. So, of course, I do not see him wishing that kind of treatment on anybody else. Now, in case you haven't seen it, man, footage has emerged of the K9 unit arriving on the scene when the LAPD executed the outstanding federal warrant. Yo, take a quick look at how that whole situation played out. Now, in case you missed it, right, the cops could be heard in the background advising, quote, put down all your weapons, come out with your hands raised, and follow all directions. If you do not, the police dog will be used to find you. I mean, they could have said more, you man, so we're glad they ain't say that. They continued and said, quote, when the dog finds you, do not move, close quote. Now, that was different, wasn't it? Like, had it been New York, the words would have been more along the line of, when we find you, we gon' you up. You see what I'm saying? You piece of it. Now, followed by barks and screams and shut up, stop resisting. I'm not resisting. Stop resisting. He's over here, boys. You like, yo, New York get down like that? Hell yeah, New York get down like that. You ain't seen them push that old man to the floor and step over his motionless body while blood started coming out that man's ears? Anyway, look, a lawyer by the name of Muhammad Gangit, who also provided some commentary on 6ix9ine's case, decided to chime in on this case. Yo, take a quick listen.
YoungBoy was arrested in Los Angeles. The LAPD and the feds were trying to pull over a car with him in it. That car fled. He then ran out the car. He was hiding in the vicinity. The cops brought in the K9 unit. They sniffed him out. They arrested him. What we know is that this is a federal warrant. We also know that back last year, YoungBoy, along with 14 other people, were arrested at a music video shoot. The cops seized a bunch of drugs, a bunch of guns, a bunch of money. Later, YoungBoy's attorneys went to the cops and said, can we get that money back? And actually, the cops said, we can't do that. This is evidence in an ongoing federal investigation. Fast forward to now, YoungBoy's arrested by the feds. You put two and two together. What could this be? It could very well be a RICO charge. When he was arrested, he was basically at the seat of the table. He was running the show. And around him were the guns, were the money, were gang members who were also being investigated for other crimes, including murders. You can bet that when that's going on, the feds are going to try to roll you up in a RICO charge. If this is a RICO charge, it's a big problem. It's going to be hard to get bail when you flee the scene, when there's a gun in the car. And if you don't get bail, that means you're sitting in there fighting charges. We know time and time again, a lot of people ain't about that life.
So
Scary stuff, right?
Like, at this point in my life, I'm actually fucked on.
And finally,
like, I never know
remember when Boosie said this?
I gotta say something about this shit, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male, a 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have shit figured out yet. You going too far, dog. Don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his dick off, bro. Like, don't address him as a woman, dog. He hasn't made his final decisions yet. Don't cut his fucking dick off, Dwayne Wade, bruh. You fucking tripping, dog. You tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
Now, if I told you I had a clip of a rapper advocating for another rapper's penis, you would think like, yo, oh, that rapper must be on some, you know what I'm saying? But I would argue, nah, he ain't into that clanging broomstick action. He's not on that where the sewage comes out, let's go in kind of action. You see what I'm saying? He cares and is speaking on behalf of the child's psychological and social emotional development. Someone in the back is like, well, what about what he did to his... Look, it don't matter, man. I mean, it does matter, but not in the context of this conversation. Look, he may have said some things or done some things wrong, but that don't mean he's wrong about this. You like, yeah, but Boosie spoke about what he did to his nephew, remember? Look, I remember, all right? I ain't never did that kind of thing. He said he did, and I still echo his sentiments exactly. What he said about Wade's kid, right? But folks are like, yo, he can't say it because of his professed action. I say it though, all right? I say what Boosie said, and I ain't never did what Boosie did, right? Like, look, what he professed, are you following me? Is what he professed, but I can still echo his sentiments. If I say it, what you gonna tell me? Now, the argument that the kid is Wade's kid, that don't fly over too well over here, fam, all right? I work in a profession where if cigarette marks start showing up on your kids, we telling by law. You see what I'm saying? We have to. You like, what profession is that? I done told you already, man. Now, look, Dwayne Wade has issued a response to Boosie saying, quote, so Boosie, all the people who got something to say, Jay Boogie, who just came out recently, all the people who got something to say about my kids, I thank you because we're allowing the conversation to keep going forward because of what? You might not have the answer today. I don't have all the answers, but we're growing from all these conversations, close quote. I kind of like the fact that he said that we're growing. That means he's keeping his mind a bit open, okay? So I think he continued on and said, so I thank everybody for even hating and starting these conversations because those conversations are starting other conversations that we need to have, and that's happening out there. Close quote. Look, I'm glad he addressed it that way, man. It sounds like he's open to hearing variant ideologies on the subject, and that your boy Celeb could respect. And yo, let us know what you think, man. If you know anybody that's into shooting other people, can you tell them please don't do the shootouts while we driving, man? Because some of us, we just trying to get to work. You follow what I'm saying? Nick Cannon on the top rappers with hands, man. Let us know what you think about that. And also, Dwayne Wade's response to Boosie, what you think about that? What do you think about Boosie's response, irrespective of what he said concerning his nephew? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.